Thank you very much for joining me on this one. So I'm heading up Fleetwith Pike in the Lake District. The weather window's opened up, so I'm taking advantage. It is a fairly popular spot, so no doubt I think I might have a bit of company. If I'm lucky, I might get it myself. Anyway, I want to beat the light, so I'm going to go straight up now. I've just come to the top of that last climb part. Oh, it is bloody beautiful. Stunning. We're just going to head up to the right hand side here, and hopefully I'm the only one there. Oh, I've reached the top. Wow, something splendid. Right, let's find a pitch. Right, well I think this is the spot. I've noticed someone else has pitched up a little bit further down there, so I didn't want to go anywhere near them. Give a little bit of distance, professional courtesy when it comes to wild camping. And then normally you get people pitching right on the edge there, but actually the sunrise is over here and the sunset's there, so you're probably going to miss out on it if you're a little bit further down. And this looks relatively flat, and it's got good views that way towards Dale Head and a few others, and then back towards Haystacks that way. So let's get pitched. You alright?
I've seen your face before somewhere.
Possibly?
YouTube.
Yes, you're right.
Bloody wild camper.
You good? It's looking absolutely stunning up here. It's beautiful. Tent's all set up now. Feeling good. Sun's about to go behind there, but you can see how white some of the frost is on some of these. But I'll give you a little look around what's in use tonight. So back out in the Chinook 1 from Big Sky International. Did have reservations when I first got this. I thought it was going to be too narrow, but I'm starting to really enjoy it. I love the shape, I love the exoskeleton, the dark poles, nice and reliable feather light. Nice blending colour, although obviously you know me, if anyone's got a red or yellow, I'll definitely take it off their hands. But inside, usual runner, Heiberg sleeping bag, which has been absolutely phenomenal. I've been using Heiberg quite a lot over the last couple of years, quilts wise, but this sleeping bag never been cold yet, so tonight will be a good test down to -2 I think. And then thermarest, the usual. Underneath the Wild Sky Gear multi-function piece of kit that I always use. Right, let's enjoy the sunset. Just having 5 minutes now. Just going to wait for this sun to go down. You know, there's times I get up here and I'm just chilling out, and you know, sometimes I'll watch something or listen to something, but sometimes I want to read, and you know, being an ultralight camper like me, you can't be bringing books. So there is a brilliant app called Readly. Now, the Readly has over 7,000 magazines and titles in there. I suppose the best way to think about it is, you know, if you think about YouTube or Netflix, it's very much the same, but for reading in magazines and newspapers. Yeah, so when I was browsing through, one of my favourites is the Great Outdoors magazine. Now, I know a few people who've got their photos in that, so imagine, you know, having your phone out and seeing that, and seeing your photos in that magazine. That would be absolutely amazing. And another one, National Geographic. You know, you can just search whatever genre or whatever's your interest, and it'll bring up a whole host of options for you. There might be something new that you've never seen before. I suppose what's been super interesting for me is working my way back through those magazines and seeing some of the shots and the photography in there. It's really quite inspiring. Some great news. Actually, really offering 2 months free subscription if you use my link down in the description. And even better news, you can cancel at any time. A big thank you to Readly for sponsoring this video. Oh, temperature is dropping. The frost developing on the tent already, and I've just been having a good chat with a gentleman called Steve down there. But yeah, it's looking pretty nice, isn't it? I'm going to have to get my warm weather gear on, and then I'm going to go out and get a few more photos. Well, I'm changed into my warm or cold weather gear, should I say, and just watching this sun go down. It's pretty epic. Some unbelievable purples in the back here, back on the Dale Head. And Haystacks is looking absolutely majestic. It's just, yeah, it's going to be a cool one, I know that, but it's pretty phenomenal. I'm so glad I managed to get out tonight. Showing it around minus 3.5 on the Skywatch. It's minus 4 actually. Minus 4 on the Skywatch. Just been catching up with a couple of lads that were down there, and also Steve. He's having a bit of a chin wag, but I think what's going to happen now is we're going to get some tea, coffee, something just to warm us up, take in the last of this light, because it's absolutely phenomenal.
Ow.
Some nice shots of the Milky Way tonight. Well, truly it's starting to get dark now. You can see some of the frost that's developing on the tent. A bit crazy. And I'll just get the moon's looking absolutely delicious. It's not a big moon, which is good for the stars. Don't think we're going to get any aurora or anything like, but let's have a look. That's been in my pocket, hasn't it? I'll leave it out for a little bit and see what it is. Oh. Yeah, but I'm gonna. I've just had a Horlicks. I've never really had Horlicks before, so a Horlicks hot chocolate, which was lovely. And then I'm gonna. I've got a pot noodle to have and a dehydrated meal, so I'm gonna get one of them on now. Then maybe just chill out for a little bit and wait for this sun to finally fully go down, and then get out for a few night shots. But what a night so far, man! It's been absolutely epic. Oh, look at that. Nice in there. Right, let's get this pot noodle on. Warm us up a bit. Tell you what, it is busy tonight. Looking across all the hills, there's a load of people. Dale Head, I can see 2 people on there. There's 3 or 4 in here stacks. Obviously on here in Fleetwith, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 including me. And then when you start looking down back that way, on every hill it's like a light. Obviously everyone's taking advantage of the good weather. And Gable over there, exactly the same. Mint. And I can already start to see the Milky Way, which is phenomenal. Let's see what the temperature is. Oh, it's a bit of a mess in here, like, but let's have a look. -4.3. Very minimal wind. It's not anything to write home about. Must be like 2 miles an hour. There you go, 3. Yeah. 5, 10, something like that. Not bad. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let me just get these gloves on. Oh. That is definitely one thing you need when you're winter camping. Some decent gloves. Especially if you're out taking photos and doing all that other stuff. I've just tried to get a couple of shots of the Milky Way. It's not quite dark enough yet. It's pulling some little bits through, but not quite. But to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be able to stay up. It's far too cold. We're looking at, let's have a look. And this has got ice on me bloody watch thing, sky watch. -4. Very minimal wind, 5 miles an hour I think it is, what's picking up here. But yeah, -4. Let's have a quick check over the tent, make sure we're alright, and see how frosty it is. Now, one of the things I did read is this opening isn't the greatest design because rain can fall in, well, so can frost. So I'm going to have to think of something else to sort that out. Definitely need a couple of these clips just to keep this open away. But yeah, on this skyline. I tripped over the skyline before. So what to do with bloody one hand. Oh my goodness. Doesn't need to be tight, we're not expecting any major winds. Yeah, I'll let that flop about a bit, I think. I've closed this vent off, got this one shut, these are all out. Pegs are all in. Yep. Yep. Obviously being mainsail nylon. Just stretch. Yeah, that's all fine. What do you think about the tent? Do you like it? I do. I'm starting to like it much more. Right, well that's me awake. Cold night. Absolutely freezing, to be honest. I woke up in the middle of the night pretty cold. And I don't know what it was, but I switched a few things round. I had my down jacket on his, which made a massive difference, and the other jacket that I had I put in and just layered up a little bit, and I was absolutely fine. I drifted off after that. Fairly peaceful. Wind has got up as forecasted, and as you've probably seen, it's a tad bit claggy, but I'm just getting my bait on, and then I'm just going to have a nice little chill. So this gives you a little idea of how narrow the bottom end is. Obviously I had to sleep a different way because I was on a hill, and then this end is much wider, so you do tend to want to have your head at that end. Yeah, I'm starting to pack away now in the freezing cold. Yo, and I can't find my hat. Oh, look at me here. It's a belter. Oh, it's hard work in this cold. Got a little bit opening up there. Hopefully it passes. But bag's ready. Literally just a tent to go down now, which is the fun part. Oh. Right, well that's me all packed away, all done and dusted now. Just as the clag starts to clear a little bit. Well, I'm saying that it's coming in now, but yeah, what a good camp. A nice test in the cold weather up in the Lake District. Absolutely stunning. We had a couple of incidents which you didn't see. One of those was a gentleman got lost, and he came round at about 10:30, and he'd been doing a circular. He'd been camping on the front of Fleetwith, which I hadn't seen, and I could see a light down in the gully into haystacks, and he'd pretty much done a circle for 2 hours. So he came up, and I managed to get him on All Trails OS maps and get him back down to the Honister slate mine. Made sure he texted when he got down to the bottom, so he should be all safe and sound now, which is good news. He said he wasn't feeling very well, which is, you know, these things can happen. You just got to be prepared. Right, I'm heading back out, so I'm going to go and charge all my kit. I'm going to have to go and buy a memory card as well because I've run out in Keswick, and I'll catch you on the next one.